Last season in Clash Royale, I was able to reach 7,864 trophies on ladder, allowing me to finish top 300 in the entire world. As you can see, I was also able to upgrade my top league season finish achievement badge going from level 3 to 4, because I now have 4 top 1000 finishes on this account. This rank 100 267 finish is my best ladder finish on the account, but it's not my best overall because I do have a 107 finish from October last year on my other one. I was able to do this with Xbow Cycle, which I was really proud of because I worked really hard this season. I was top 1000 for pretty much the entire time, and I did so with 3.0 Xbow Cycle up to 7,700 trophies, and then switched to Queenbow at the end. Here's my spot in the global leaderboard. It's glitched by 2 spots, but it's a 267 finish. And so in today's video, I'll be showing you my final end season games that got me there, starting with the final one because I think it was the most iconic, and then going to the rest. So thank you so much for watching in advance. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into the matches. Alright, found a game against Lciop, and I'm really nervous here because I'm 1 away from my season highest, but gonna try my best. And this is actually really iconic because Lciop is an amazing player. He's a CRL world champion, but also I went up against Lciop for my 107 ladder finish last year. I think he was my second last opponent at like 8,050 trophies, so kind of fitting that I'm going against him again here for hopefully my next new good season finish. But we do see 2 queens facing off. Gonna pop my ability and then Xbow opposite just to kind of find out what he has, and the queen should take care of his queen. Looks like he has a Valk and a drill. Okay, I was gonna say this could be Hog Earthquake because of all the cards I saw so far, and already a bad sign. I'm kind of messing up my knight placement. My finger slipped by 1 tile, so I guess I am honestly quite nervous. But I guess it's a good sign. At least it's going to be Drill Cycle and not Hog Earthquake. I don't know which one I'd rather go up against, but I think Drill. And also really good sign that he has the Valkyrie, not the Giant Skeleton, because Giant Skeleton would just be super oppressive here. Gonna go with an Archer Queen opposite lane, because he probably has some kind of big spell. I don't want to give him spell value on my weaker tower already. And he goes for a cannon. Okay, so looks like he just has the Giant Skeleton Queen drill deck, but with Valk instead of the Giant Skeleton. Gonna Xbow here and then log his Queen back as well, and pop my ability. The log actually retargets the Queen to mine, which is huge, and oh my god, Xbow's locked on. That is absolutely huge. Queen soaks the Fire Spirit up, and we are in the lead, so this is actually honestly not as big of a lead as I'm making it out to be, but it is still really huge, because I took quite a lot of damage just from messing up that one drill placement earlier. And he goes for a drill in a weird spot. I don't know why, but that just makes it easier for me to counter, so I'll take it. Just gonna Knight to fully counter all of it. And then E-Spirit to pressure. Looks like he didn't have a cycle card in hand because he just takes the damage. But in this kind of matchup, I think it's going to be coming down to Rocket Cycle at some point because he should probably be able to defend most of my Xbows really well. Skeleton's there, predicting the cannon is really good. Going to cannon of my own here. It will take care of his, and he is going to be forced to Valk, I guess, low. Going to log this queen back, maybe take care of it before the ability can pose any real threat. And yeah, Fireball is forced to come down, which is really nice. Gonna not let the Fire Spirit connect, and he does get skeletons down. Gonna Xbow right away because I think he's low in Elixir, and he doesn't have Valken Cycle. Goes for a cannon. Gonna go for a log here, last second, maybe catch him off guard. And oh my god, actually worked. That's a really nice play. I love to make it. Usually if they don't have anything good in Cycle, or they're not really expecting like a last second push on their defensive building, you can get like a last second, I keep saying last second, but you can get a really nice burst of damage there, and again you can catch them off guard. That worked because he obviously wasn't expecting me to log it, especially when he has drill, so just like that I was able to get a really nice connection. Now he's probably going to go for Fireball, so I'm going to go for a defensive Xbow, just trying to force him to choose. Going to pop my Queen ability, cannon for the drill as well. And he is going to Fireball my Queen, actually. Going to have to log all of this back, and we actually defended that pretty nicely. Going to Knight just because I know the Queen has her ability. I knew the Skeletons wouldn't be enough in time. And then going to Xbow because I have a surviving defensive Xbow to help me out. So let's see if we can get a connection here. Okay, Valk Cannon is honestly fine. That's just a -1 trade for him. Just going to let it go, and then I want to rocket the tower, but I think I should play it safe because, I mean, this is a really intense game. I definitely want to play it well and not choke. Gonna log this drill plus Fire Spirit. Nice, I got the perfect timing off. I really like that play. It's a really high-level play that I've seen like Riley and Mohamed Light do. Actually, apparently Riley taught that to Mohamed Light, but basically you log the drill first because if they have a Fire Spirit or anything coming down, or they go for a log or a spell with their drill, they'll take care of your defense. But by logging, you still kill the first goblin. It's just a really important time. I'm going to do it again there. I did mess up the timing because it's not super easy to do. I took 1 stab, but it is still a very important play there. And I'm going to rocket the tower now. We actually only need 2 more rockets. I just realized, so I'm going to try and defend though. I'm not just going to spam. I'm going to try and defend this next drill. So I'm going to pre-cannon once again. These cannons are just kind of blocking the drill little spot, and looks like he goes for a drill on the side. Gonna log the first Goblin once again, rocket the tower, and then just knight on top, and oh my god, let's go. We won against Lciop again. That's absolutely huge. Can't believe it. 2 like good season finishes in a row. I mean, I finished top 1K in January, but in October was my best, and that's going to put me at 7,864 trophies, rank 128 in the world on the end of season weekend. So there are a couple days left in the season, but I'm probably going to stop here, honestly, because I'm really happy with this. I honestly just wanted to stop here because I've been tilting quite a bit on and off, and I don't really want to keep grinding anymore. But yeah, we went against Lciop. Here's his profile. As you can see, amazing player, has a number 44 ladder finish, and I'm pretty sure this is a new account because I think he has better stats than this. But yeah, we were able to get the win against him, and I think I'm probably not going to play anymore, so probably going to keep it there. 128 in the world is insane. Going to just look at that on the global leaderboard. Very close to top 100, but I was pretty much top 100 quite a few times earlier in the season, so considering it's end season now and stuff's getting more intense, I'm definitely happy with this placement, I think. And also number 1 local, because not many people play here. There's Hacker who's catching up, but yeah, really nice stuff there. So I can't believe it, we were just able to win. I'm really happy. Alright, so I'm at 7,722 trophies, top 260 in the world. I've been tilting quite a bit on and off, but I finally got back up above 7.7k. Going to be playing some games with Xbow Queen, the best Xbow deck in the meta. Alright, we finally found a match. I think I'm going to have to edit that queue time out because it took quite a long time, but found a game against LJ. Going to give him the good luck, and he gives the good game, so I guess he's trying to tie, but I'm not going to tie because I don't really recognize his name, and it is end season. It's Friday night, so I'm just trying to get a nice ladder push in, hopefully my final push of the season. Usually I stop a few days before season end if I take it really seriously, but it looks like he gives a good luck, so we're going to play. Goes for Valk, so going to go for an Xbow opposite lane. Icewiz Tesla comes down, pretty nice defense, and I think it's going to be Icebow then. Wait, I actually think this is going to be one of my friends, Manu, because he's playing Icebow with Valk, which I know he normally plays, and you don't really know many good Icebow players on top ladder these days anymore. And he was also given a good game. Going to rocket Fire Spirit to pretty much fully counter this Xbow. I'll take 1 tick, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because why would he be giving good game otherwise, and also Icebow. But I guess we're going to play this one out because we already started playing. So going to be in a match against my friend Manu here. He is a really good Icebow player, so should be a pretty interesting one. I think I should have matchup here because I have the Queen giving me the 3-card cycle, and I have 2 cycle cards, whereas he has the Tornado, which I think makes the deck a bit more clunky. A bit slower cycle for Icebow's end, but just going to queen the back, maybe try and bait out a rocket, but he's a really good player, so he knows that's what I'm trying to do, and he's just going to play it pretty safe and chill instead. Going to knight to protect my queen though, just force out more on this defensive end, and queen will definitely pressure, because I can pop the ability, it'll just shred the Ice Wizard here, and force even more out. So going to go for an Xbow now, Skeletons to predict the Tesla, because I know he has to respond even more to my queen. Goes with a Tornado and then Rocket. Really well played, actually, recognizing if he tried to defend that without the Rocket, he probably would have lost. And I'm going to knight the bridge now because I think he's pretty low on Elixir. He just spent like 10. Icewiz comes down. I'm going to go for an Xbow instantly because I think he's going to be really low, and he just uses Rocket, so he can only really go for a Valk or a Tesla. Does go for the Valk, but I can try and log it back and maybe get a small connection here, so let's see. Gonna get the log ready last second, and he does go for Tesla, nice, so he knew I was doing that. He's, again, a really good player. Solo gonna keep the pressure up. Valk is now out of cycle, so he's kind of forced to Tornado this. Not gonna pop my ability instantly because I know he's gonna Tornado. Now gonna pop it, and we do still keep the queen alive, very nice, so force the skeletons out, I guess. He defended that pretty well, though. Gonna keep the pressure up, maybe try and force out a rocket here, and just kind of keep him playing my game. He does go for a rocket, fully take out the Xbow. Gonna log, I have more damage on the right, so gonna log cycle on the right. Skellies to surround the Ice Wizard, gonna queen the bridge again, try and force out a Valkyrie maybe, and just constantly applying aggression because I don't want him to play defensive. Ability should take care of the Valk, and I can now go in because Valk is out of cycle. Does go for a defensive Xbow, gonna knight to block, and then I need to get a block ready for this defensive Xbow to keep mine alive, so gonna get a cannon down. Will also help against a Tesla if he tries to get one down. And then I'm also gonna Fire Spirit, queen the bridge on the left, and this should force out a lot of Elixir because he has to respond with both sides again. Since he just went with a Tesla on the right, I could maybe even go in on the left here, because I have a queen still alive, and he just spent a lot of Elixir again. Ice Whiz comes down, so I think he won't have enough for a rocket right away because he just went for the Ice Whiz. Gonna cannon the bridge as well for this Valk, and this will do a really good job at cleaning it up. He's gonna be forced to rocket, I think, or he could try and defend without the rocket. Yeah, it looks like he is doing that, but we are gonna get a connection. I guess it makes sense, you know, you can't really rocket Xbow that's like half HP, but still we're just keeping him on his toes the entire time. Gonna Xbow, I was about to go on the left, but he went with the Valk, so gonna go in the right instead. Again, just try and force out rockets. Looks like he doesn't have much Elixir, but he did save up enough for the rocket in time. So gonna knight the bridge on the left. And then I have a really sizable damage lead at this point, so I'm pretty comfortable with the spot I'm in. I just pressured pretty much the whole game and kind of kept him playing my game. So now I'm just going to defensive Xbow. Now I just pretty much have to defend for triple Elixir, which shouldn't be that hard because I also have rocket. Worst case, going to cannon, log the Valk to retarget it onto my knight instead of the cannon. And then I have to get stuff down though. Okay, got my queen down last second. That was actually kind of scary. Because he actually got a really nice login to pressure, but yeah, he gives a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. Gonna Xbow. He probably recognized it's over. Yeah, he gave up, so that's going to be GG against my friend Manu. I would have tied him honestly if I knew it was him, but he usually pushes different accounts, so that's why it switched. But I'm going to wish him the good luck as well. Really nice win there. I think it is definitely a pretty good matchup for me. I'm also really proud of how I played it because I just kind of pressured really hard the whole game and kept him playing my game. So that's going to be 7,750 trophies. Alright, so we found the next match against ATB Amir. It looks like he has top 100 finishes in both ladder and global tournaments, so should be a pretty interesting one here, should be pretty good. Gonna see what he's playing. Dark Prince is gonna go for a knight. I don't really talk about this as much in terms of like micro placements, but when they go for Dark Prince in the back, usually you want a knight in front of your king tower, not the back as well, because Dark Prince does charge up, so just if you played it in the back, it would just kind of charge onto your tower. But just going to Fire Spirit to pressure with the Knight. Looks like we do see a Witch, so just going to go for a Queen, and Dark Prince plus Witch is honestly scary. I hope it's not going to be Giant Graveyard, because that would be quite a pain to go up against. Let's see, though. Queen should still take care of the Witch, and arrows come down. Okay, I think it is actually going to be Giant Graveyard. It's going to go in, because I have a Queen alive, and oh my god, it is going to be Giant. Okay, so going to pop my ability, though, and try and get a really nice connection early on if I can, because this is quite an annoying matchup, especially as the game progresses, so I definitely want to make the most out of this early time. Gonna log the Giant back, keep my Xbow alive, and he just used arrows, so I think he has to snowball this, but Xbow is gonna lock on, so okay, I guess it's just gonna lock on and get me about 1,000 damage, which is really nice. So really good stuff there. Just gonna go for a Fire Spirit again, just pressure, because I need all the damage I can get. He just ignores it. I guess that is quite typical of like a beatdown player. Okay, he goes for a Elixir Collector. Wow, okay, actually that changes things then. So I don't think it's gonna be Giant Graveyard with an Elixir Collector, that's for sure. But he has all the same other cards like Dark Prince, Witch, Arrows, so I'm not really sure what it is gonna be, I guess. Okay, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I guess it's just gonna be like a giant beatdown deck. I'm just going to set up with a cannon. He's probably going to Giant in front of this, so I definitely have to get ready on defense. Going to Queen off to the side, separating my troops to avoid giving spell value. Skeletons for the Mini P.E.K.K.A, Knight for the Dark Prince. That was a really nice interaction there that I love doing, where they have like two troops that have different attack styles. Like the Dark Prince would splash the Skeletons, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A would destroy the Knight. So what I did was I basically separated my Knight and Skeletons to go with the corresponding troops. Knight for the Dark Prince, Skeletons for the Mini P.E.K.K.A, if that makes sense. Queen ability should put in a lot of work here. He goes for a Rage on defense, going to Skellies for the Mini P.E.K.K.A too, and that's going to be on tower, so he's giving the Skeleton Cry. I guess he's going to give up, or he's going to go for like an all-in push. Okay, yeah, he goes for a pump at the bridge. He's going to give up. Really nice stuff there, just kind of pressured. Well, I pressured at the start, and I got a really nice counter push for my second connection, which was really good, because I think that was a really clean defense again with the Knight for the Dark Prince. Mini P.E.K.K.A got distracted by the Skeletons, just again kind of separating stuff there, but I'm really happy about that, and yeah, that's going to be a very nice win. I don't know why he's still giving the Skelly Cry. I guess he's upset about the loss, but I'll give him the good game. You know, really happy I was able to win that one, and thankfully we didn't choke or anything against a giant deck like that. That kind of deck is quite easy to choke against if you mess up, but that's going to put me pretty much top 200 now, one away from 7.8k as well, so let's go, doing pretty well so far. Alright, so we found the next match against Majestic Dark here. Gonna see what he's gonna be running. Just start it with a Fire Spirit to start out. He gives a good luck, so I'll give it back. I actually recognize him. Yeah, Princess the Bridge. Okay, gonna Queen. I don't want to log because I'm pretty sure he plays Logbait. And yeah, so I've played against him before in this season. I think I beat him. But still, Mighty Miner Logbait is quite an annoying matchup. Honestly, I think on paper it's Queenbow's matchup, but I am not super good at the matchup, so I'm not really sure. Xbow should do pretty good work there. Rocket does come down. Gonna Fire Spirit instantly to pressure. Hopefully he doesn't Princess it again. Okay, yeah, Fire Spirit. Yeah, I feel like this is Xbow's matchup because I have Rocket, not Fireball. Gonna Queen the Bridge as well. He just used Mighty Miner, so he shouldn't be back to it instantly. Okay, I think he might be back to it now that he went with Skeletons, actually, so maybe not the best idea. Actually, he does go for a log, so I guess he wasn't back. I guess I counted right. I kind of doubted myself there, but yeah, because Mighty Miner is his optimal Queen counter, but without it, his countering the Queen is a bit awkward, so just wanted to pressure a little bit there. Half to Knight, and then he goes for a Cannon. Wow, predicting my Xbow, but I didn't have enough Elixir, so I'm going to Xbow the left instantly, because he doesn't have Mighty Miner in Cycle, he doesn't have Cannon in Cycle, so he has to Rocket, but he should be low in Elixir after that Cannon, yeah. So Rocket is coming down after quite a while. That's honestly not bad. I get about 800 damage there, so definitely a misstep on his end. I guess he's a bit nervous or something, I'm not sure. I think he overpredicted there with the cannon. Was not really necessary, but I'll take it. Good start to this game. And now I have to be careful of Princess at the bridge, so I'm going to cycle my Skeletons and get ready to Queen if he does go for it. Just going to Queen the back, I guess. Maybe try and bait out a Rocket, because then... Actually, he doesn't have Rocket, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm gonna Rocket this Princess, I guess, because that's the lane I have more damage in anyways, and I think that was kind of a mistake on his end to give me that. He's probably gonna Mighty Miner this Queen, and he should be going in with a barrel at some point. Yeah, Mighty Miner ability does work. Okay, wow, I'm gonna have to log this, I think, because... Okay, gonna do a little trick here. Gonna log up high and then Knight the back. So what that does, as you'll see, is the log actually kills the Princess. So what you can do, even though log doesn't hit Princess if you play it on all 3 goblins, you can log the first 2 goblins and it'll also hit the Princess. Nice little trick there that you can use in a pinch, which I definitely had to there because that Princess was going to town. A good thing I waited there. Gonna Queen this barrel, and unfortunately I will take a little bit of damage, but if he rockets this, then I should be able to punish him pretty well. Goes for Princess the Bridge, gonna Knight, and then I think I have to Xbow, but I don't want to Xbow with this right away. Gonna Xbow on the right, because he does have this to respond to in the left, should kind of be spreading him thin here. Gonna Skeletons and Cannon, nice, I predicted his Cannon, perfect. And Xbow is gonna be on tower, but since the 3-card cycle is so overpowered, I'm already back to another Xbow, and he literally just uses Rocket, so he is 3 cards away himself. He also has a 3-card cycle. He's back to it now. Goes for a Cannon instead, though. Wow, so that is going to be game, I guess. I mean, he didn't Rocket it right away. Okay, he goes for a barrel on it. Gonna log. Yeah, I think he gave up. Nice. So basically, 3-card cycle of the Queen. That's why it's so strong. As you can see, I literally went Fire Spirit, Skeletons, log, and I was already back to my next Xbow. That's why it's just so good. Just outcycled his Rocket there, pretty much outright. And that was a nice win. Only plus 17, kind of unfortunate because I was quite a lot of trophies higher than him, but we are 1 trophy away from 7.8k now. Alright, we found a match against a bunch of black dots. I don't know what else to say about that name. Just gonna Fire Spirit the Bridge, and okay, Wallbreakers Miner first play, very aggressive. Gonna log Skeletons. Notice how I placed my Skeletons on the Wallbreakers, not the Miner, because Skeletons plus log will take them out, and he actually lets this lock on and then goes bats. Okay, so Miner Wallbreakers, looking like just a super fast cycle version, I guess. Wow, okay, he's probably gonna Wallbreakers again, isn't he? Knight should take care of the Dark Goblin, though, at least. Gonna Fire Spirit, I guess, to take care of the Miner, because that bat would maybe cause some damage if I didn't take out the Miner early. And he goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. Gonna go Skeletons. Wow, prediction E-Spirit, actually really well played, but thank God I played my Skeletons kind of low and not up high. I didn't even know he had E-Spirit, but that was just kind of lucky, I guess, that I decided to go with them lower. Mini P.E.K.K.A does get a hit, but this Queen will still elicit a response. Gonna pop my ability, and okay, never mind, I guess just log. I didn't know that, actually. Mini P.E.K.K.A plus log kills a Queen. That is an unfortunate interaction, because Queen survives a Fireball log, so I guess Mini P.E.K.K.A does a little bit more than a Fireball. Interesting stuff there. Oh my god, he's literally spamming the bridge right now. Gonna Cannon for the Wallbreakers, Fire Spirit for the bats. Okay, that is really bad. The Wallbreaker explosion killed my Fire Spirit. I should have anticipated that, I guess, but okay, Skeletons off to the side. E-Spirit does take them out, but still, hopefully, Queen survives. Okay, unfortunately, she does not, so... Yikes, that got a hit. That was a good prediction. He is being very spammy though. And okay, log again. I actually just forgot about that interaction once more, but I'll remember it next time. And we are even on damage now, so this is looking interesting. I don't think he has a big spell in a deck like this, but at the same time, he has so much spam, and I don't have... like, I think I'd rather have 3.0 in a matchup like this, because archers are just so useful against all the spam, against the bats, etc. On the other hand, though, Queen is definitely going to be helpful, because Queen is going to be even more annoying in terms of defensive ability, and then maybe Rocket Cycle can be good later on, especially if he doesn't have a big spell. Let's see, though. Good Knight the back, set up for a push on the right, slowly but surely, and then I could rocket him, maybe. Actually, yeah, I was literally just thinking I could rocket nothing, but he just gave me a rocket on a mini P.E.K.K.A, so definitely a mistake on his end. Prediction log, I guess, to catch my log skellies, but that time I just went for a cannon. Gonna go in now. I think he's in trouble because I have a knight, queen, and this should be a pretty good push, honestly. Gonna log the mini P.E.K.K.A, or rather the Dark Goblin. Looks like I did clip the mini P.E.K.K.A though. Gonna knight instead of skeletons, exactly. I knew he had E-Spirit to reset, so I didn't go skeletons for the mini P.E.K.K.A. I went knight instead, knowing that he would E-Spirit to catch my skellies, and just like that I get a really nice connection. So that's basically going to be game. That is 2 logs and a rocket, but I'm just going to defensive Xbow. He is pretty upset, I guess, but I mean, he's been spamming the whole game. Okay, this is my personal hot take. You guys might disagree with me. I've said this before as well, but minor Wallbreaker decks like these, I feel like the skill is definitely overrated. Like, it's definitely high skill, don't get me wrong, but at some points it's literally just spam at the same time. Like, he spammed really hard in single and just overall, so I mean, I don't know, it's up to you, but I personally think that they are really spammy and annoying, even if they can be high skill as well. But anyways, that's going to put me at 7,829 trophies, top 150 in the world now. Let's go, really good stuff there. Gonna try and get one more. Alright guys, so I found another game against a Japanese player here. A little bit of a story. I lost quite a few games, but I won them back. So I'm above 7,800 trophies now, so I need 2 more for hopefully my season highest again. But basically, the first one was against Mortar, Magic Archer, Skeleton King. You guys know that deck. I lost it twice on my Queenbow videos in the last 2 videos, so I mean, you probably know how hard of a matchup it is, like with the Minion Horde as well, because I don't have Fireball, I have Rocket. It's just a terrible matchup. And then I also lost to Lava Hound, which was real unfortunate because Lava Hound is already a super hard matchup for this deck. At least some versions are. And this one, I went Queen at the back because he wasn't playing anything, and then he went Lava Hound opposite lane, which I mean is a good play, but I literally lost because of that, because I didn't have a Queen for his Lava push. So, and I have Cannon, not Tesla. Anyways, looks like we're up against another giant Elixir collector deck, because with the mini P.E.K.K.A in there, I'm not sure what else it would be, and Dark Prince. But I'm definitely going to try and not choke this, because I have actually lost to this guy, this exact person, before. I think it was a few days ago, but I was tilting quite a lot, and I was like, okay, nice, a good matchup. I think it's a good matchup, and then I just kind of messed up on defense at one point and just choked. So I'm going to try my best to defend really well. I think it was because I went too aggressive with an Xbow, so I was kind of low on Elixir after that, so I'm going to try and play really passively, at least till I have a good enough situation where I feel comfortable going in. But just gonna see how this defense goes. I think I have to get a nice log on the mini P.E.K.K.A and all the skeletons there. Then I'm gonna go skellies down low for the mini P.E.K.K.A. We are gonna take, I think, 1 mini P.E.K.K.A hit, yeah, just because of the rage, but 1 hit is okay. I mean, it's not the best, but I can come back from it. Worst case, I could have taken more, so it's fine. Unfortunately, didn't get my queen ability down in time, but we still get 1 queen hit, which is fine, I guess. The other reason this is a bit annoying, though, is because he does have Elixir Pump. Gonna predict his pump there. Nice, I actually get it off. Perfect. So he can't afford a giant right now, so gonna go for a knight. Really nice trick here. Oh my god. Okay, we pulled it off, but he still gets a really nice heal spirit down. And now Xbow locks on. Okay, perfect. He just barely didn't have enough Elixir for the giant there. So I know I said I was going to play it really passively, but I just kind of wanted to get my trophies back, so I tried a little trick. I predicted the pump, and then I tried to pull the Dark Prince above. Gonna log this back as well. Honestly, though, I'm kind of back in the same situation I was before, because now I'm a bit scared. I'm down Elixir, and he goes for a pump again. Oh my god. So if I don't get this connection, I might lose, actually, because he has so much Elixir compounded in these pumps. But gonna go for a queen with this, and then I think I just have to keep pressuring, honestly. At this point, like, I'm in too deep. I'm gonna pop my queen ability here. Skeletons for the mini P.E.K.K.A, log as well, and this should actually be a really nice connection. Okay, it does get the Dark Prince down last second, but queen is still alive. Cannon is still alive. I could maybe go in again, actually. Okay, wow, Xbow locks on. Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna go in. Wait, actually, I just realized that's rocket log range. What am I doing? Wait, actually, is it? I think it is. Okay, gonna rocket. I'm pretty sure that's rocket log range, right? So gonna rocket log. Oh my god, okay, we won. That was quite a roller coaster there, that game. But I guess I'm really glad I was able to win it. Definitely would have lost if that got prolonged any further. That's going to put me at 7,836 trophies. Let's go. Really nice stuff. Really glad I was able to win that one as well. Alright guys, and that is going to be it for the video. So again, like I said, I wanted to show the Lciop match first because I think it was my best match that I was the most proud of. So that's why I kind of switched things around, made that one first. It actually took place right after the Giant Sparky match you watched just now, but that's why the order is kind of switched a little bit. But yeah, I'm editing this video in post, which is why you can hear this kind of dialogue right now. But I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for watching the video. I really had a great time pushing last season. I tried my hardest, I worked really hard, and I think I did really well. I mean, top 300 is good. I'm really proud of it. I think I could have done better because I did stop on a Friday, which was, you know, there were still 3 days left in the season, 2.5. So I went from 128 down to 267 over the weekend. I didn't lose or anything. I didn't lose any games, but that's just how the ranks decayed. But yeah, I usually get pretty anxious around the end season, and I'm especially worried about tilting and, you know, having to play all of that time just to get your wins back. So that's why I kind of stopped. Even last year, October, when I finished 107, I stopped on a Saturday night, I'm pretty sure, and then sat for 2 days. I went from like rank 41 up to 107, I think. So that's just kind of how it goes for me. I will probably try and push again because I had a lot of success, but I'll see because it is also quite a big time commitment. And that's another reason I didn't want to play a lot at the end as well, because I was already playing so much in the week. I think I was maybe playing too much, and I got really nice videos out of it. Was really happy with the content, but I was also playing a lot, so that's why I decided to just stop for the weekend, just watch my friends end season and relax and do other things as well. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for the video, guys. Again, I'm really proud of this, so I'm really happy with the video as well. I think it'll be a really good one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So thank you so much for watching, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Also, as a result of my grinding with Xbow Queen at the end of the season, I was able to get my rocket to mastery level 7, maxing it out, showing that I am a true rocket cycler.